So you have this information you get from Guccifer and from I'm guessing the Podesta emails from WikiLeaks. And
Mhm.
now what do you do? So you file a lawsuit. Who is included in the lawsuit? Some people have asked, is it
Yeah,
just Bernie supporters? But I read that there were like three pillars to the lawsuit.
that's exactly right. We have three what are called proposed classes of individuals that we're seeking to represent through this lawsuit. One is, of course, people that gave to the Bernie Sanders campaign. The second class or proposed class is people that gave to the DNC. And third is registered members of the Democratic Party, including people that may not have given any money at all.
So how does that work? If they didn't give money, how are they damaged? And what type is this is there some type of damages they're seeking, or is it just the fact that they've been defrauded?
So basically, for that specific class, the Democratic Party members, we've alleged a claim which is called breach of fiduciary duty. And the claim is basically that the leadership of the Democratic Party has a fiduciary duty to its members. In other words, it must run the organization in a way that benefits, first and foremost, the members of the Democratic Party. Now, the damages we're seeking are based on the fact that when somebody registers as a Democrat, they're putting their trust and their faith into the Democratic Party being a Democratic organization that runs its elections in an impartial and even-handed manner, which is exactly what its own charter says. And so the essence of this lawsuit is that the DNC and its chair did not do that in the 2006 primaries. In fact, they rigged the primaries for Bernie Sanders. They did everything in their power to predetermine the results so that Hillary Clinton would win the nomination. And we believe that based on the case law, we have a viable claim for all Democrats who are members of the party that have had their interests as Democrats harmed because they've invested their time and their resources and really their whole identity into being Democrats, and they've had their taken away from them by the actions of the DNC. So that's the basis of the breach of fiduciary claim.
I just want people to realize how huge this is. And when I say huge, I'm referring to the people who I know people because of my channel and people I've touched who traveled across the country, who
Hmm.
left their jobs to support the Bernie Sanders campaign. There are
Right.
people who are still unemployed, who gave up employment because they saw Bernie Sanders as an opportunity to change the course of history. They
Right.
believed in the candidacy. So I don't think the general public, Jared, they really get the trauma that people have suffered from this. Now we know that nothing's given. Like there's no way to know for sure if Bernie would have won. But those people who gave up everything, people lost families, people were traveling and family members passed away. I mean, there's
Yep.
some serious stories out there, guys, that you
Hmm.
don't hear about on MSNBC and CNN that
Right.
these people went through. And I don't think that is stressed enough when people sort of flippantly say, well, you can't, there's no way to know if Bernie would have won. That's not the point. He should have been
Right.
given a fair opportunity to win
Right.
just based on that. So